Let's find you some credible and reliable resources for your argumentative essay paper. The first place you want to start would be with O'Neill's LRC page. Then you want to go up to where it says Library Catalogs. I have a link that goes directly to the Downers Grove Public Library, which is where you're going to want to go, because Downers Grove Public Library has access to thousands and thousands of credible, reliable articles and journals. And that's what you're going to want for your paper. So we're going to go to Research, click All Databases. We're looking for a database that starts with a P, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now you'll see in front of you it says Point of View Reference Center. This is a really great resource to use if you're talking about anything that has to do with argumentative reports. So let's go ahead and start. Now you'll probably get this login right away, and this is basically saying you need to provide a special code to get into these databases, and that is simply because Downers Grove Public Library pays a fair amount of money to give us access to these databases. So at this point you're going to have to get that special code from your teacher to be able to log in here. Once you've entered the code, you should see that the database looks like this. Now, if you scroll down, you will see that they have a whole bunch of categories that they've already set up for you that are basically maybe in the news or they're controversial in some sort of manner. So you could always click on the Show All button and it'll show you all the different things that they have put together. And actually something that's interesting to me just popped up here, school uniforms. I'm going to go ahead and click on school uniforms. Now what I love about this database is that they give you a really nice overview. So right away they start off with, hey, this is an overview on the subject. A lot of times it'll give you the history of it, tells you what's going on right now, anything that's changed in the debate. And what they also do is they will give you a point and a counterpoint. For example, this point says the high cost of school uniforms would make it prohibitive. You really shouldn't have school uniforms. This one says school dress codes improve the learning environment. So if you're interested in learning more about what this person has to say about this point of view, all you'd have to do is click on it. And it'll pull up a different window and you can go ahead and read everything that they have to say about it. What I really love about this as well, and you will find with all the databases, is if this is a paper where you need to cite where you got your information from, all you have to do is go over to the side here and then pick which format your teacher has asked you to cite your work in. Most of the time, if you're doing a paper for English, it's going to be MLA. So you can go ahead and just copy this and paste this right into your works cited page. Another great advantage to using the databases over just searching Google. Now let's say you want to see if there's more than just a point or counterpoint. You can also go over to this spot right here which says Points of View, and you can click on it. It will tell you, wait a second, we actually do have more information on this, more than just a point, counterpoint. They have the overview, they have the point, the counterpoint, and then they're like, hey, are you interested in cell phones in school? Right? If you are, we can talk about that too. So there are some different things that they pull up for you that they think, hey, you might be interested in this, or maybe you even want to change what you're researching. So this is definitely the place to start when you are looking for resources for your argumentative essay. Another good resource for you, though, would be this one right here, Student Resources in Context. This is aimed primarily at middle and high school students. What this does, though, is it pulls in not only newspapers and magazine articles, it also pulls in encyclopedias. So let's say I'm going to look in school uniforms. See how it pulled it up right there? So I'm going to go ahead and search for that and see what comes up. So this is talking about some information right here. They also have featured content, some more information there. And when they talk about reference, this means these are 3 reference sources that they have. So there are lots of different, and then it's talking about here the magazines, here the academic journals. So once again, what's great about this is they are going to be able to cite the resource for you, so you don't have to do that. Right over here under citation tools, just go ahead and click on that, and it will give you, okay, do you want to cite this in MLA, which is the most popular one? So you would just go ahead and copy and paste this. So hopefully you have now found two really good, credible, reliable resources that you can use to gather your information for your argumentative essay report.